let's talk about this game, Jordan, because there's one big thing from this game that we can talk about, and that's Patrick Mahomes. That's the game-winning drive. He does it again. Patrick Mahomes always comes through in the clutch, it seems like. Is there a situation where you don't trust him at this point?
No, I mean, and even when he's bad, or even I guess he doesn't really have bad games, even when he's
Right.
average for 3 quarters, you're like, okay, Patrick's gonna like step up here, Patrick's
Hmm.
gonna get us going, or whatever as Chiefs watchers. But there's no situation where I don't trust that kid. I mean,
Yeah.
he's 25 years old and is like one of the most mature people I've ever watched or observed. Like, he's always calm, his poise is always there. He's always keeping the guys around him together. Like, I trust him 24/7. I trust him with my life, him and Brett Veach both.
This game was pretty stressful too, and I think it might have been because the Chiefs were running the ball so much.
Mhm.
We weren't seeing the Chiefs' offense being as efficient as they have in years past and even games past. We're so used to this Chiefs' offense relying on the big play, not necessarily relying on it, but having it a large part of their offense. They don't really usually get that a whole lot anymore. Defenses are taking that away, rightfully so, because you don't want Patrick Mahomes to beat you. You'd rather have Clyde Edwards-Helaire have 2 touchdowns. You'd rather have Le'Veon Bell have a touchdown, and
Mhm.
and teams are letting that happen, which in turn is kind of slowing the Chiefs down a little bit because they have to run the ball. They're going to eat up more clock. They're going to eat up more yards, and it's going to take them longer to get down the field. I think that was kind of what was so stressful, is because as Chiefs fans right now, we're not really used to that brand of football. We're not used to just the kind of slow it down, run the ball, the RPO game, which I think Patrick Mahomes has been playing very well in the RPO game.
Mhm.
He played it very well again, like this or in this game. But something that was really frustrating to me was kind of how long these drives were. I think I tweeted out at one point, I don't like these long drives. I would rather the Chiefs score
Yeah.
in 3 or 4 plays, get some points up on the board, and get more possessions.
Yeah, well, and I mean, I guess it comes back to taking what the defense gives them. And
Right.
the offense has brought that up all year, where in years past, or I guess games past, months past, whatever, this
Mhm.
whole well oiled machine's only been here for a few years in Kansas City, but they defenses have tried different things and they stick with putting pressure on Mahomes, or they
Yeah.
stick with sagging off and making the Chiefs run the ball. Now they have a guy who can run the ball and punish you like that. The Raiders played a lot of off man coverage against the Chiefs.
Mhm.
They didn't really crowd the line of scrimmage a lot unless it was guys blitzing Mahomes, and they did have some unique packages that did get a little bit of pressure and force him out of the pocket and stuff like that. But overall, I mean, it wasn't a Paul Gunther, I guess it was his birthday on
Yeah.
Sunday, and his birthday present was a fat L at the hands of Patrick Mahomes. But his game plan was different than what I expected. And I thought teams were past the whole let's put pressure on Mahomes and send like
Right.
7 or 8 guys at him. It just doesn't work. Mahomes overall played a fantastic game, so it was fun to watch.
Yeah, I think we had the conversation too before we hopped on the podcast. Mahomes is the MVP right now.
Oh yeah.
Unless he has a game where it's very catastrophic, Derek Carr-esque, where he only throws 134 passing yards with no touchdowns and no interceptions, um, then he gets taken out of the conversation.